to continue our lesson on plane geometry 1 as we solve a couple of examples. Now let's start off with example 1. Find the value of y. Find the value of y. Now in this figure, we have three lines meeting at a point, and at the point of intersection, three angles are formed. Now the sum of these angles around the point is equal to 360 degrees. So what we are going to do is we are going to add all these angles up, and then we equate that to 360 degrees so that we can find the value of y. So angles around a point sum up to 360 degrees. Therefore, we have 4y plus 50 plus 2y plus 10 equals 360 degrees. Now let's simplify this to find the value of y. So 4y plus 2y is 6y. 50 plus 10 is 60, and that is equal to 360 degrees. So we have 6y equals, we transpose 60 to the right hand side. So 360 minus 60. We have 6y equals 300 degrees. And then we divide through by 6. And we have the value of y to be 50 degrees. Therefore, the value of y is equal to 50 degrees. Now to example 2. Here we have a straight line, and we know that angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. So angles on a straight line adds up to 180 degrees. Therefore, we have P plus 100 plus 50 equals 180. So P plus 100 plus 50 is 150 equals 180. We transpose 150 to the right hand side, and then we have the value of P to be 30 degrees. So this is the value of P. Now let's move on to our next example. So for example 3, find the value of A in the figure below. Now in this figure, we have two lines intersecting at this point, that is the point O. Now in the previous lesson, we said that when two lines intersect at a point, we have four angles being formed, and the angles that are opposite to each other are called vertically opposite angles, and these vertically opposite angles are equal. So in this figure, the angle MOR and the angle NOQ are vertically opposite angles. So we say that vertically opposite angles are equal. Therefore, angle MOR is equal to angle NOQ. MOR, NOQ. So if these two angles are equal, then we have angle MOR to be 120 degrees. So 120 is equal to angle NOQ. So that is A plus 50. So A plus 50 degrees. Since we want to find the value of A, we are going to transpose 50 to the left hand side. So we have 120 minus 50, and that is equal to A. Therefore, we have A to be equal to 70. So the value of A is 70 degrees. Now let's try some word problems. Example 4. If 7x plus 45 and 15 minus x are supplementary, find x. If 7x plus 45 and 15 minus x are supplementary, find x. So what do we know about supplementary angles? Now in the previous video we said that two angles are said to be supplementary if they add up to 180 degrees. So if these two angles are supplementary, then it means that 7x plus 45 plus 15 minus x should be equal to 180 degrees. So since 7x plus 45 and 15 minus x are supplementary, they add up to 180 degrees. Therefore, 7x plus 45 plus 15 minus x is equal to 180 degrees. Now let's simplify. So we have 7x minus x plus 45 plus 15 equals 180. 7x minus x is 6x. 45 plus 15 is 60. So we transpose 60 to the right hand side. We have 180 minus 60, and then 6x equals 180 minus 60 is 120. We divide through by 6, and then we have x equals 6 goes into 12 two times, so we have x equals 20. So this is the value of x, 20 degrees. Example 5. Angle x and angle y are complementary angles. Given that angle y is equal to 1/5 of angle x, calculate the value of angle x in degrees. So from the question, we are being told that angle x and angle y are complementary angles. Now we know that two angles are said to be complementary if they add up to 90 degrees. So we say that complementary angles add up to 90 degrees. Therefore, angle x plus angle y is equal to 90 degrees. Now let's call this equation 1. Now for the second statement, given that angle y is equal to 1/5 of angle x, so given that angle y is equal to 1/5 of angle x, so this is 1/5 of angle x. Now let's call this equation 2. Now we are asked to calculate the value of angle x in degrees. Now we have two equations, we can solve them simultaneously. Since we have angle y equals 1/5 of angle x for equation 2, we are going to substitute equation 2 into equation 1 to find angle x in degrees. So put equation 2 into equation 1. So we have angle x plus, now in place of angle y we have 1/5 of angle x, so 1/5 times angle x equals 90 degrees. Now let's simplify this expression, that is the term on the left hand side. So we have angle x over 1 plus 1/5, or better still, angle x over 5 equals 90 degrees. The LCM between 1 and 5 is 5. 5 divided by 1 is 5 times angle x is 5 angle x, plus 5 divided by 5 is 1. 1 times angle x is angle x. So this is equal to 90. Now we can cross multiply at this point. So here we have 5 angle x plus angle x, that is 6 angle x, and that is equal to 5 times 90 is 450. Now obviously 6 angle x times 1 is 6 angle x, so we can divide through by 6 to find the value of angle x. 450 divided by 6 is 75. Therefore we have angle x to be equal to 75 degrees.